Andy.
Yeah. What's up?
This question today. Oh, I don't
heavy.
know. It's heavy.
You've had a heavy heart because of it.
Yeah. The question today is, nuclear warfare. Is it good?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
I'm kind of back and forth on this,
Okay.
but I feel like if I have to choose, I feel more that it's a negative thing instead of a positive overall. I feel like it outweighs it. Not by much, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so overall, it is very bad.
I think nuclear warfare is actually not good,
Okay.
and we shouldn't do it.
All
Lily,
right.
what do you think?
You've heard the age-old phrase, go with your gut.
I've actually never heard that phrase.
I have.
You've heard that phrase?
I have, yeah.
Oh, wow. This is new to me.
Yeah. It's a northern phrase.
My gut says that nuclear warfare is bad.
Okay.
I have to listen to it.
Well, we may have to turn off the comments on the video on
Yeah.
YouTube because we just started a war.
Welcome to the show!
Ninjas are butterflies.
Did I say ninja? I meant butterfly.
The butterfly is no doubt one of God's most beautiful creations.
Does it empty your mind?
You learn martial arts! Ninjas are dead!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joshy. Happy birthday to you.
Yay!
Guys, guess what today is?
What?
It's my birthday!
Oh, snap. Josh is happy 30th birthday.
Thanks, man. Speaking of nuclear warfare, I am scared of it.
Yeah, it's we're always that's what I've considered. Like this year started, every day we're on the brink of it. It could happen any moment,
But not on my birthday.
and that's why we're celebrating.
What-
Because every day we have to live like it's the last, and today we're celebrating because it's your 30th birthday.
You saying
Could be
today-
your last birthday. Who
Your
knows?
last birthday.
Who knows?
What are you most scared of with nuclear warfare? Is it the fact that it could hit you and you're not realizing it's coming?
that
What element?
That.
I'm
But they say, the scientists, they say that if we were to go to nuclear warfare, like the whole world would just go like, no, boom, boom. Everyone just start shooting all at once, basically.
terrible.
So kind of fun in a way.
But-
Kind of
Kinda like fireworks.
waiting it out and just kind of like hoping it just.
They
And?
said if the world went to nuclear warfare, the world basically would be destroyed in like 7 minutes.
Wow.
Wow. You know what I'm
what
more
a
scared
7
of than being blown up by a bomb?
What?
Surviving
Surviving said bomb.
and living
No,
through
yeah.
nuclear winter.
I
I'm more
would
scared of
rather
that.
I'd rather be like in the blast zone than like
Yeah.
outside of the blast zone
Yeah.
or surviving it as a whole.
Well, you remember the story? Do you ever hear the story about Jim Carrey when he was in Hawaii?
No.
They had
That's
like
crazy.
these the alarm codes went off, like the text and stuff, and that said basically you have 11 minutes. There's a nuclear
heard
bomb
this,
headed toward Hawaii. Take cover. It's gone. Like Hawaii is going to be gone off the map.
Take
And,
cover.
yeah, like do whatever you have
It's
to do.
gone.
Say it. And so I think he called his like manager that was like there in Hawaii with him, and he just put his phone down and he just sat on the beach and he just waited. And he said there was like this peace and joy that came over him.
Wow.
That
What-
has not left him to
I
this
guess
day.
my
but it's
question
like,
is, what movie did he do after that?
yeah, that's true.
Because I wonder if I feel like that would just really
Impact you.
impact me and change.
It was Sonic the Hedgehog. he was like, you know what? It's time to start making movies that matter, that are gonna really leave something.
Is that said that was his last movie though? Didn't he say that was the last movie he's going to be in?
He's
Probably not.
He said he's waiting for the last one. He's
Oh,
waiting for
okay.
the right one. So
I see.
Wow.
Yeah, but speaking of the last one, happy 30th birthday, Josh.
Yeah. Oh no.
I mean, no, I'm sure we're not gonna blow up this world in nuclear warfare anytime soon. So I'm sure you'll have plenty of birthdays later.
Yeah. 30 years old.
Yikes.
Middle-aged.
Is it? No.
For you,
Uh-oh.
maybe.
Oh, man.
I don't know. Guys, what is the average age of a man? Is it like 75 or something?
No.
I think in America it is. I think it's like 70, 75 or something
It'd
like
be
that.
more than that.
Yeah, it's
I don't
like
think
in
the
your 80s
average.
now.
I don't think it's average. Look it up. Can we look it
Yeah.
up?
The average age in America is 38.1 years, but that's not the death. Okay, yeah, it is. 74.5 years.
74?
74
Oh, wow.
Called it.
So almost halfway.
Almost, man.
Yeah, but you're a hooper. You got hooper
That
genes.
is
That's
true,
true.
dude. The Hoopers, you guys don't know this. There's something in the Hooper bloodline to where we're like on the brink of immortal.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, every Hooper man at least lives to like the point to where it's just like you're like just old.
How old is Hoopa right now?
Hoopa, my grandpa, is 80.
80.
Maybe. No.
That'd be
Yeah.
pretty messed up because we didn't celebrate a big 80th birthday party for him.
No, he's like 78 or something. I forget. But my great uncle Eric died at like 96.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And,
but something. It wasn't even age related, right?
No. Yeah, it was COVID.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know why I got so excited. It's just because
COVID!
I just remembered it. So I was excited that I remembered something. Yeah, he was a very fun man. He loved hunting.
Day trading.
Huh?
Day trading.
Oh yeah, he was like super into
I've heard
stocks.
stories. Yeah, that's crazy. Like I've heard, I
Like
remember your
waking
dad
up at
telling me about that.
96 years old, the dude just had his computer monitors and was just
And I remember
trading
your
stocks.
dad was going like through the records and stuff like that, and he didn't every single penny, down to the penny of like every single dollar where it
Yeah.
went. That's
Here's a
crazy.
fun fact about my Uncle Eric. Back in the day, before New Smyrna Beach was developed, him and 3 other guys were all going in, including John Land, who was the longest running mayor in America.
Wow.
Shout out John Land. He's passed away.
Land?
But Apopka.
Yeah, we know you're not watching.
Yeah. His family could
Ooh.
be.
Yep.
But they almost purchased like 9 miles of New Smyrna Beach.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the guys like ended up pulling out, so they didn't do it. But
But you would. I mean, we would have been not sitting here right now.
no, we would have been the lords of New Smyrna Beach.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would have been
king.
on Ariana Grande.
You'd have been a shark boy.
Shark Boy. Yeah.
Lava girl. What age do you think is like the age to just go? What do you think? Like, what's the if you could pick?
I don't
want
want to. I don't want to be an old man.
No,
I want you to be an old man.
see. Me and Kelsey decided like when we're 40, we're like, can we just like
40.
but that's what that thing. When you're
Oh.
like, but when we were younger, I was like, but now like I'm gonna be. Our kids are gonna
10
be out
years
of,
for me.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I used to say that because 40 just seems so old, but like now it's like my kids are gonna be out of high school when I'm
Yeah.
42.
Yeah.
So I'm like, my life's just beginning at that
Party
point.
hardy.
I would say
Yeah.
like max for me, probably 80.
Yeah.
When I was young, though, I was.
I don't want people taking care of me.
Yeah. That's how I.
Yeah.
That's how I am.
Well, we say that this is our plan. Is that when we're empty,
We planned this out.
when we're empty nesters,
Mm-hmm.
we're old at this point, and things start going downhill.
You have
'cause we don't
12
want-
kids are out of the house.
Yeah, we don't want people wiping our butts or anything. So
Yeah.
we say we're going to go on a dangerous mission trip.
Oh yeah, that's what.
That's
no,
what
yeah,
Josh and
Yeah,
I are
like
gonna
like,
do.
go
go to,
like to Morocco where it's like restricted Christian like
or like unreached
beheaded.
people, like those.
dude,
that
what
island
a
of,
way to
like-
go.
Yeah,
What a way to go.
that'd be dope. Also,
Yeah.
like when you die, it's just like this is the last thing we did.
Yeah.
To die is gain.
It'll be
die is
hard for
gain.
our children. I think about like if my parents said that,
Yeah.
we'd be like,
No.
I want to be with you.
Your grandkids are like, what about me?
Peace.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See you later.
Yep. Speaking of deaths, shout out to the great Hagrid. That's the
Hagrid.
actor's name. Probably should mention his name because he passed just today.
Yeah. Very sad.
Last week, I mean.
Do we know what did it?
How about that?
No, I mean I don't know, but yeah, me and Lil every October we watch Harry Potter over again.
Robbie Coltrane.
Thought you were a Christian.
We are. We do it to understand
The
opposite
evils, yeah.
side.
You got to study the defense. Yeah, the people that are coming after you. You gotta be able to defend yourself, like the anti.
Yeah.
You gotta understand their methods and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
if someone
So
starts like
got
attacking
you.
me with like Harry
watch it.
Potter
It's
trivia.
like football, watching film.
Yeah.
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 You're like looking back. You're like, okay, I should have done that. I could have done
Yeah.
this.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's a rule. It's to save us from ourselves.
Yeah.
So that we're not overwatching it. But I guess I'm the only person that's taking it seriously anymore because I have come in this office.
It's just him.
This is
I have
insane.
come into this office so many times to find you watching one of the restricted movies.
Now, listen, guys.
Restricted section.
For those of you who don't know, who've never been here, we have a big TV in our office, and we sit over here and we work at this table. And I prefer to have something on in the background. We don't really hear it, but it's like just something playing. And every movie I pick, Lily walks in and says, "Josh, you're not supposed to be watching this." And I'm like, oh, what am I allowed to watch? Do I have to go ask Lily? Can I please watch Harry Potter
you might as
doing
well.
work?
The sequence is we kick off in October with the Harry Potter series, which
Yes.
it's already the 21st.
Yep.
And we've watched all of the Harry Potters. We finished the last one last night. So let's restart that. And then we get into November, we do all Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit.
Mm-hmm.
December, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Ooh, nice.
Or Caribbean.
I feel like Harry Potter's more of a December movies for me. Like,
Wow.
You said that, but it's the spooky
yeah, that's true. It's a good balance. I just love the
goblins and witches and brews and potions.
the Toad song that they have in Harry Potter that during the Halloween. Dude, like, that's such a good Halloween song. It's so
scary.
good. It's very, very good.
Spooky.
What do
Yeah.
we do in January?
We now do the Jason Bourne movies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, or we do
That's awesome.
We do Jason Bourne and the 007 movies in 1 month.
Ooh.
And then February is
all of them?
Twilight.
Not all of
Yeah.
the 007, just Daniel Craig's.
Yeah.
Just
yeah. Daniel Craig's.
I was gonna say that's
The
a
ones
big
that
month.
matter.
Yeah.
Kelsey's never seen the Bourne movies.
Oh, they're so good.
So good. Such a treat.
Yeah.
So now that you're 30,
Yeah.
how do you feel about turning 30? Because that's a big month and a big year, big birthday.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it? Are you worried? Are you embarrassed by it? Are you not like, I don't want people to know my age?
I don't care.
You don't care?
Yeah.
Is it a new chapter for you, think? Are you happy with your 20s?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I mean, like 10 years ago, were you like face down in a dumpster in like Michigan looking for like food
Yeah.
and stuff?
Yeah.
Face down in a dumpster.
No,
Is that
that's
accurate
true.
though?
That's pretty
That
accurate.
makes it sound like he was like laid out. It was intentional. The dumpster.
10 years ago.
No, he was only face down because he dove into it.
Yeah.
So he's like, I think it's a cheeseburger.
10 years ago, I was living in Grand Rapids, Michigan, working at a thrift store and eating out of dumpsters.
Yeah. And what were you doing in Michigan? Like what? Like
I was doing inner city missions with a couple buddies.
like right out of high school?
Yeah.
Couple years?
So I did like a semester of college in California, met some dudes. We all moved to Grand Rapids, Michigan, and did inner city missions.
Why Grand Rapids though? Was someone from there?
Yeah, my buddy Ethan, his sister-in-law.
You met Ethan in California?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's awesome.
yeah. And so we moved there, and it was awesome. Very developing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you had that time in Montana,
Yep. Then
and then you came back to Florida.
yeah, it's crazy how all that worked out.
Yeah.
Looking back, I'm gonna cry. All my 20s are
Yeah, it's all gone. Hey, don't cry.
no,
Don't
but in Michigan, I discovered my love for like woodworking because I would build my neighbors. We were like super poor, and so I would build like
Hence the dumpster.
yeah.
Yeah, I hope we didn't.
That
we
wasn't
never
for fun.
We never cleared that up.
But like I would build like all of our furniture out of like pallet wood and wood I'd find in dumpsters, and our neighbors are like, "Hey, that's a cool chair that you built out of a pallet. Can you make me one?" And so I started doing all
That's
that.
cool.
I'm like, I like woodworking, and through a lot of really cool connections, got connected to a guy in Montana, Andy Chidwick, another Andy.
Woohoo!
From Montana. That's two Andys
Whoa.
that I really like.
Wow, that's awesome. From Montana too.
Yeah,
That's cool. That's interesting.
Andy Chidwick, Chidwick School of Fine Woodworking. I was his first and I think only intern ever, and he taught me fine furniture making, the Maloof style rocking chair.
Ayo, everyone knows that type of.
Yeah,
Yep.
Oh,
It's-
Maloof.
old Maloof, Maloof style
Everyone-
joinery.
Everyone goes through that stage in their life.
Yeah,
Maloof.
but it's like it was like really
Relatable.
intense woodworking. Like my internship, he like walked me through making this Maloof style rocking chair. And total time it took was like 100-something hours to make,
Crazy.
like over a period of 3 months or whatever. And then a whole bunch of stuff happened. I did like a woodworking tour with him and tried to sell hand saws, and I found out I'm really terrible at selling things. And he sold that rocking chair at the convention we were at to someone that wanted it for like, I think it was like $6,000.
Oh my
Crazy.
gosh.
Yeah.
Who
So
has that
insane.
kind of walking around money?
I don't know. Or sitting
Andy
around
does.
money.
Yeah. Or sit.
Yeah.
sitting around money.
Sitting money.
Yeah. So after Montana, then you just came back to Florida and you started a t-shirt company, right?
You were in South Carolina.
Yeah, there's a lot that happened.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you guys want to hear my
South
full.
No, no.
Korea.
Yeah, I went to like South Korea, then back to Montana, then to Indianapolis and built tiny homes.
Yeah.
And then to South Carolina for a hot minute, and then back to Florida for t-shirts.
No, for Lily.
For
Lily.
He didn't even know it yet.
We didn't even know.
It was a good decade though, right?
Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah, that is a crazy and
Trip down memory lane.
Oh.
It's going to be interesting to see that's like a completely different chapter because now your 30s are going to be full of children.
Yeah.
You being a dad.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's going to be a completely different decade.
Also, I have a lot of gray hair starting to come in.
Yep.
Like for real, for real.
It's going to look good though.
You're gonna look
thing.
cool. Yeah.
The Hoopermen also go gray very early.
Yeah, Steve Martin style.
Any of them go bald?
Nope.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is good. It's good for you. It's good for you. Hey, speaking of birthdays, Josh's favorite food, one of his favorite foods is corn dogs. So I picked up some corn dogs. Lily, you want one?
Yeah, I do.
There we go.
There's a lot of equipment.
Oh, there we go.
Here's
One second,
another
here
one.
we go.
I can't get it.
There we go.
Nice.
Perfect.
Nice.
Andrew?
First time.
Oh, you can't have one. Sorry.
We should probably explain why I can't have one.
Is there milk?
He's allergic to hot dogs. He's allergic to dairy, so he can't have anything
That's
milk in it.
fantastic.
It's too bad.
You just like handed it to the corner of the screen, and they were like, "No, you can't have one."
I had extra cheese on my burger today. That's a good stinking corn dog. Sonic knows how to get it.
Sonic is the bomb.
All right, that's not your only gift today. Is corn dogs.
Do you think people are enjoying this? They're like, we don't really know Josh that well.
But that's how they get to know you. Now
Yeah.
they know about you.
Sorry.
They totally care.
You have to sift through all of this.
All right, I don't know which one this one.
I love the
Yes.
rapping.
Yeah, this is the reason we had to wait today just to get the gifts from Amazon. But I don't know whose that one is. It's either one of yours two, I think.
Is this a cushion?
This is from Andrew.
All right.
Look at that.
A new cushion.
Seat cushion.
For me to sit on.
So he doesn't have to steal one of our other chairs in here. And you can still look like you're taller than me.
That's very nice, Andrew. Thank
Pretending.
you.
Yep. All right, this is from Lily.
Wow.
This is another good one.
I feel so loved. Nice. Squatty potty.
So you can poop better.
Nice. I do poop a lot. So this is awesome. Also, I really prefer toilets that are low. I hate those high toilets. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
I mean, the small toilets I always find, but like it's too small. Like I like if they're lower to the ground, that's great. But I don't want them to be small. I don't want them to feel like I'm sitting on a kid toilet.
Short
Yeah.
toilet.
Yeah, short toilets, but it doesn't matter to me. I don't need a big throne, but I do like the shorter toilets. You want to know what my favorite toilet is in the whole world?
I've literally always been curious.
Yeah, I have too.
So for those who do not know, Andrew bought our house from us when they moved into this area. My favorite toilet is the toilet in the spare room.
It's short.
Really?
It's the perfect height.
It's short. I
You need
love
to
it.
You need to figure out the height and then just reinstall one.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
When he bought some of them into my hat. I'm getting excited about the height
You're
of
30, you
toilet.
start speaking in tongues now.
Also,
He's a man.
when you turn 30,
Okay.
you get excited about talking about toilet height.
You've got to quit kicking the squatty potty.
Oh,
'cause
it's it
all-
make it
yeah.
loud. Oh, well, it's perfect now because my feet were not touching the ground.
Yeah, for everyone who can't see it, his feet have literally been dangling.
Because of the cushion. That just this literally makes me sound like I'm just a tiny human.
I know when he's
I'm
excited.
5'10".
And my feet are like all extended out and everything like that. So I am 100% taller than you. How can anyone even argue at this point?
So I'm realizing, Andy, you have no idea. But like when you guys are talking, I know he's excited about the topic you're doing because his legs start to do this little
like a dog just can't help it with his tail.
He starts like kicking his feet.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah,
So
so
I'm excited about
And I
this
just
topic.
look over there and his feet are hanging just stagnant in the air. And I'm like, we should probably move on.
Just like a little kid in a barber chair.
okay,
That is so
okay, we can settle down now.
Okay, sorry.
But when we bought our house that we're living in now, it was made in like the 80s, and the toilets were like from the 80s. They're nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went to Lowe's, and I went down like every single toilet, and like I'm gonna find the shortest toilet, and they're decent.
They're all right.
Yeah.
What
they're
if we
not-
switched them out? Like when you guys were on like a vacation and we just switched them out, do you think you would
I think
notice?
it's dangerous to uproot a toilet from your house at least.
Oh, yeah. It's probably...
Because
based on
his
the
house was
foundation.
built in the 20s?
20s.
Yeah, 1926?
7.
7.
A lot of people probably died in that.
Uh-oh. We're not
But that was
alive.
that was an addition, so it's newer.
It was an addition, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like the pressure of it. It took a couple flushes. but
Yeah, it was kind of like,
yeah. The height was
I love
that go
jet toilets. You know, it's like
Those scare me.
the ones that they
Those
like,
scare me.
they're like, you can flush 20 golf balls down this toilet. Have you seen those?
No.
Oh my gosh, it's the coolest.
What
What
about your
kind
septic?
what kind of loads are people dropping?
I know.
Where it's like, hey, 20 golf balls? That seems pretty comparable, doesn't it?
Oh my gosh.
You never know.
Those days.
Yeah, I love toilets.
I love the fact that like that squatty potty is probably gonna have like divots where your feet are in like 3 months. Like it's probably just gonna be worn out
Worn
plastic.
in, yeah.
There's holes already.
Yeah.
You just get a membership where it's like renews every 3 months. Kind
Yeah.
of like every Dollar Shave Club.
Should you take it home or should you leave it here at the office so that everyone can enjoy it?
No, this is mine.
Okay.
Right.
This from
Last
you?
one. This is from me. I can't believe they really compressed that thing down a lot. Ouch. This is great.
Yeah.
They really pushed that thing down.
Is that a Nicolas Cage blanket?
That is a Nicolas Cage blanket. It's just
Wow.
just his eyes and his nose and his mouth, and that's it. There's nothing else surrounding it.
a knife.
What do you have? No!
All right.
Let it breathe.
You guys can talk while
Yeah,
I'm
look at
doing
that. So what it is, for those of you who are not
soft.
watching, it's a note. Fleece, baby. Look at that. For those of you guys who are not watching, if you aren't watching, it's literally just a blanket with Nicolas Cage's
Hate
eyes,
that.
nose, and mouth on
Hate
it.
that.
That's great.
Don't take that home.
Ooh,
Isn't that great?
that's nuts.
Can I feel? Let me feel.
Yeah,
I want to feel Nicolas Cage's face. Oh my gosh, that is nice.
that's nuts.
He's
Jeez.
got one more gift tucked in the sweaters or
Sweaters?
the costumes, the bags.
Oh yeah, I forgot about these. Also,
Aw.
Andrew thought that would be really good to get you guys
Andy's
sun chips.
favorite.
Kind of a bad gift, I say, but whatever.
Love it.
Yeah,
What? Those are great.
They're
Everyone, thank you.
yeah. You're welcome. Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Happy birthday.
And for your birthday,
Guess what we're doing tonight?
Woo! The place I've literally wanted to go since I was a kid because The Cable Guy with Jim Carrey is one of my favorite movies growing up. It's with Matthew Broderick, with Ben Stiller. It's just the best.
I think you made those names up, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'm just pulling them out of a hat.
Yeah.
yeah, you said Nick Nolan when we were talking about Point Break, but it was
Oh, yeah.
Gary Busey.
I know, but those get always mixed up.
Do they? Who's Nick Nolte?
Nick Nolte?
Nolte.
Yeah, Nick Nolte's another actor. He's also kind of crazy, kind of like Gary Busey, but just not as bad. But
I feel like you're making that up.
I'm
too.
also Nick Nolte's not a real person. I made that up this whole time. But yeah, we're going to. You want to say?
I have a brain freeze. Hold on.
Oh no, you got it. Powerade Slush
I
got to you.
struggled with one the first like 3 minutes.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Nick Swartzen has a bit about the guy that first had a brain freeze. He's like, how traumatic must
Yeah.
that have
Yeah.
been? He's like, I'm gonna pretend it's the guy that invented ice cream just for the fun, like story's sake. And he's like, oh my goodness, this ice cream's so good. I just want more of it. And then he's just like, just screaming, someone throw a brick in my head! Make it stop! I'm okay. I'm all right now.
Dude, I got a brain freeze. I wonder if this comes with age. Like,
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
but I got a brain freeze. It was probably a month ago, and it hurt so bad I thought I was going to pass out.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Practice a little self-control.
I can't stop.
I'm so thirsty for really cold things.
You know when it's going to hit, just take a breath.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gosh.
So you gonna tell them where we're going tonight?
Medieval times.
Nice. Horses.
Hitty.
Jousting.
Joshua Hooper is celebrating his 30th birthday.
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray! It's going to be so fun.
I can't wait, bro.
I went as a senior in higigh school.
Yeah.
We did like a senior field trip. It was so fun.
That is,
Like, but you have to go if you're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's just a place to hang out. No, man, you gotta get immersed.
yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta become a peasant,
Dude, you have to. You just got to accept it because
Yeah.
they're entertainers and they love that. They want that. It's just like going to like pro wrestling. I'm a huge pro wrestling nerd. And when you go there, we went to me and my buddy Caleb, classic. Had a lot of stories with Caleb.
You'll find out next week about
next week.
Caleb.
But there was a time where we went to watch a little person's wrestling. Right. And I'm telling you, we paid for the VIP tickets. We sat front row. And you go out there, they want crowd interaction. And so the bad guys, you got to yell at them and scream at them. And no joke, they'll come straight up to your face. I mean, yeah.
Andy!
I didn't mean to. I just stopped myself because it wasn't completely accurate. Okay. Anyway, they'll talk trash and stuff like that. And then no joke, we had people were flying on top of us off the top rope. It was such a blast. But you gotta. That's what I'm most excited for medieval times because I want to dress up like in
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
burlap sacks or something. I don't know, like act like I live in the stables or something. That'd be
Yeah.
great.
Usually people. Oh, go ahead.
No, what is the dress code? I haven't heard this yet.
It's casual. I read it last night.
Business
just making
casual?
Sure. Just casual.
I
But
think
I think we,
I mean, for this outing,
for us, I think we should like.
Do we wear our robes? Can we just wear our robes maybe, or just cut them off? Maybe some.
What
cut
kind
off?
of robe?
I don't know. We have like the robes that we use for like the skits and the,
We'll figure
the
it
sketches.
out. Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
But just I can't wait to because you actually eat with your bare hands, right?
You can. Forks are optional.
Boo.
Yeah. Boo.
We need to boo every
Only
single.
the rich eat with forks.
Sorry, Your Highness.
God bless me with two of them right here.
I got 2 forks.
It's gonna be so fun.
Oh, I can't.
But yeah, I don't know of a lot of people that celebrate their 30th birthday at medieval times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hardly
Yeah.
probably anyone.
There's probably going to be like
Yeah.
a bunch of 8-year-olds and like us and stuff. But it's
Gonna
going to
be
be so
scared of us.
fun. It'll be so fun.
There's a bunch of full-grown adults just
Yeah.
going full cosplay on it.
If you guys could figure out how to get me down there and to like maybe
Oh
joust
my goodness.
or like
dude.
I've already
fight a
emailed.
night.
Oh
I've
my.
already emailed.
Oh,
you really?
Man.
Yeah.
Oh man, that would be amazing.
And then they could sponsor the podcast.
Ooh. Could you? That would be the greatest sponsor of all time.
That
It's
would
like
be.
we just get to eat there anytime we want. So like during lunch, we just run up to Orlando and just eat there.
Medieval times. We know you're watching this.
We know it.
Feel free to sponsor a podcast. I can't talk. The brain freeze.
Is it weird that in the email I mentioned the podcast?
Did you?
I did. Yeah.
Oh, dope. Nice. Dope.
Anywho.
I just
Yeah.
imagine if we did go on lunch break, we just come back just like covered in just gruel
And horse manure.
every single time. Everyone's like, I hate it. I hate that they leave for lunch. This makes no sense. It's inconvenient for everyone.
Oh, man. Good time.
Speaking of senior trip, we have a yearbook. Lily, you brought
Oh,
a yearbook
yeah.
in?
Yeah, so I wanted to talk about because you guys you have this habit of when I'm not on the podcast, you talk about stuff that I definitely want to talk about. And Josh and Danny had mentioned because we all went to the same high school, and so did a lot of the people that work here.
We're like a cult.
Yeah, Sunday Cool Cult.
Me and Andrew didn't go, so we're not a part of it yet.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Give it time.
Anywho, you were talking about how Danny and his wife are high school sweethearts, and then you made the joke about how you were a senior and I was in the 7th grade.
High school, middle school sweethearts.
Yeah, but and I want to talk about our love story a little bit too because this is fun. I think they're so.
Wow.
Aw, it's your birthday.
Yep.
So, Josh was always in my mind. The school was small. Like,
Yeah.
I think, how many people were in your graduating class?
55 or something.
See, but that's big. Like, I think my graduating class had like 35 or something
Yeah.
like that. Like, really small school.
Yeah.
Culty in the area, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And so everybody kind of knew everybody, and Josh was so alternative, right? Like he broke all the rules. He had like the
Bad
long
boy.
hair. He was
Look at
jumping
me
off
now.
of buildings.
Now a lot has changed.
Can't hold the wolf with, I don't know what.
I now have monthly
gosh.
movie watching schedules, and I go to bed at 9:30.
And I get excited about toilets now.
Yeah. Take that, system.
Yeah. Anyways.
Anywho, you were the alternative, whatever older dude everybody knew about you, but you were also my barometer for hotness my entire life. My entire life. Because
Your
you're
entire
so,
life?
as long as I knew you.
Okay.
Wow.
So
When did you first,
Yeah, when did you first
don't
know,
remember.
Josh?
was it when you were in 7th grade?
you know how it goes. Like when the older class, you always know of the older people.
So,
been,
did you have a crush on Josh in middle school?
It wouldn't have been. It can't be like a crush because it was never like an option.
That's illegal.
Because he was.
Yeah,
he
but
was,
like when
6
I was
years older than
in
me.
when I was in 6th grade, I had a crush on Jessica Alba. I
Okay,
knew
so-
I knew it wasn't realistic. I
Yeah.
still had a crush though.
Then it would
She
be
went to your
similar.
school?
No,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I
wait,
guess
Andy, you went to school with Jessica Alba?
You never told me that?
it's similar. I guess to like, and I don't want to inflate your ego too much.
No,
Well,
keep
like-
going.
It's done. It's already
It's
there.
your birthday, but it would be similar to something like that, like the unattainable
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing.
You're
So
unattainable, bro.
He was the unattainable hot older
Nice.
guy. But then you see these snippets in your life, right? And I think that God does that. But you were a senior, and I was in the 7th grade, and we had chapel. We would have chapel every day. You talked about that with Danny.
Yeah.
And so I sat closer to the front because I was so young. And
The little kid sat at the front.
When she says sit, she doesn't even mean like on the chairs. Like they had her like crisscross applesauce on the front of the stage.
and then the seniors would line up on the stage, and I remember, oh my gosh, you had gotten up from one side, probably to go sit with your girlfriend
Or probably to pee. Either one.
or to pee.
Yeah.
You had gotten up from whatever the left side and walked across the stage before chapels, like with all the confidence
Did he
in the
walk?
world.
Did he walk or did he float?
Probably.
He probably floated.
Probably
right?
the latter. To the other side. But to me, and in the 7th grade, you're like fidgeting, you're uncomfortable with your body. I was just like not, and you got up from your seat and you walked in front of the entire school just to go sit across on this. And I thought, dang,
Lily,
what?
you have such low standards. If all it took was just this guy to walk.
Dude,
All he
so
did was do
you should have seen me in high school, man.
He just walked across the stage. The bravery. Lily,
For me, when I was in 7th grade, we'd have to read like out of the textbook in class aloud to people.
Out of the book. Open the book.
this is a cult. Open the book of.
to read out loud in front of people, I would time it to where when I knew it was my turn, I would get up and go to the bathroom
Oh, I would do the same.
so that I didn't have to read.
Yeah,
out
you're
loud.
like waiting for and
Yep.
it like gets to, like 2 people behind you. You're like, can I use the restroom?
Yep.
Same.
And I would, yeah.
I have a huge fear of like reading in front of people.
Yeah.
We're good at it now, though.
You gave a presentation today.
You did.
I did
That's awesome.
to the executives,
Ooh.
and they laughed.
It was funny.
Wasn't
It's
supposed to be
super
funny,
funny.
but
I didn't take it very seriously.
that's all right.
But anywho, so, and then, whatever, you grow up, you went and did your thing. You were traveling all the time and woodworking. And then I went to college and then did the Disney program. And then the opportunity to work at Sunday Cool came up, and which required me to move back home. So I was living in Orlando. I came and moved back home. And when I got home, my mom had set up my room, so nice or whatever for me to move back in. But on my bed was my yearbook. It was your senior yearbook.
Oh, snap.
And it was open to the page of you winning Homecoming King with your Mormon girlfriend. And
Shout out, Sarah.
and can we say that? I don't know.
Yeah,
And
I mean, she is Mormon.
she is. And
Just keep going. We just keep going.
but anyway, so it's open on my bed, and a Post-it note was on it. Written on the Post-it note by my mother said, "What if you dated?"
Wow.
Because
So-
she knew I was coming to work with the
Kiki
Hoopers.
is a prophetess.
Wow.
Matchmaker.
Your
Look at that.
your mom
Matchmaker.
reminds me of like my big fat Greek wedding.
Uh-oh.
Like where that's like the mother's like obsessed with like the daughter marrying someone like
Yeah.
of high standards.
When they say like he's a vegetarian and she's like, don't worry, I make lamb.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a great movie, by the way.
She sat me down today because she knew I was coming on the podcast. She's like, if you guys talk about me at all on the podcast, you got to give me a heads up. And I'm like,
A heads up for what?
I don't know. Like
Hey.
she's scared we're going to say something bad.
Should I call her and tell her that we're talking about her?
Uh-oh, no.
Keep going.
Should.
Anywho, so I brought said yearbook so you could see Josh.
Yeah, we need to see the picture that made you convinced.
Yeah. But then you get to see where I was too.
I'm calling your mom real quick.
Can you see this on the...
Oh, wow. Look at that.
That's him. That's the Mormon girlfriend.
Well,
Hey, Lily said that we have to give you a heads up if we talk about you on the podcast, which we're live right now.
Oh no.
Yeah. And we're talking about you, but all good things.
Okay.
Okay. So there's your heads up.
we love you. We love you, Kiki.
Okay.
It's
Oh, she hung up.
we usually don't. People don't usually say I love you back anyway, so it's cool. It's all
You
right.
know her face is still red right now. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so that's Josh. That's his senior. That's him winning Homecoming King.
Wow.
Class of 2011.
Dude, I was handsome.
Yeah.
Handsome
Look at what
guy.
life did.
Stop it. You're still so handsome.
This is what being face down in a dumpster in Michigan looks
This is
like.
what dumpster food gets you.
But this is weird. You won Homecoming King, but she and Mark won Mr. and Mrs. CHMBS.
Ugh.
You and Mark are buddies.
Yeah, we are buddies.
Classic Mark.
But Sarah kissed Mark before she kissed me
Whoa.
because they're in a play together.
And Josh is just
Drama.
green with envy.
I really was.
Yeah.
I was pretty upset.
So that was you. Meanwhile, that's me over on the side.
Back up
Yeah.
the book up a little bit, kind of close to your face, like up, and turn it this way. Yeah, right there. We'll do a zoom in.
That's me.
Classic Lily in the 7th
You had
grade.
braces then, right?
I had braces. And that's another topic to get into one day. It's just like these 8th graders that are running around these days looking like 35-year-old women.
Oh yeah.
35-year-old women.
And when I was in the 7th grade, it was braces. It was Aeropostale graphic tees.
Yeah, it was.
Now they
sick.
got invisible braces. They've got like ones that like you can't even see.
Now you
Yeah.
can even see them while you're getting your teeth
Yeah.
straightened.
Every shirt at Walmart is now cool.
Yeah.
And not cheesy.
Dude, but that built our character.
Yeah.
All of our character development happened in those years.
Yeah.
Because
It didn't feel like it at the time.
that was the thing. Like middle school, man, those were the most awkward years ever. Like
Terrible.
You're just trying to figure out what am I gonna be.
And I was a jerk in middle school.
Oh, there's no way.
I was
can see it.
mean. I was mean. Because I was like I was just trying to be funny all the time and I was
Yeah.
just mean.
I tried to
So,
be a little skater boy.
Yeah.
I like my hair. Like the
I had the
Yeah.
Bieber haircut before Bieber was cool.
Oh, yeah.
Like so
I
Yeah.
had
It
to
was
wear
terrible.
glasses, but I was so embarrassed about having to wear glasses that I would do this with my eyes so that I could see the board, the whiteboard.
what does that say?
just Lily in the back just the whole time. That's amazing.
I would
have been so uncomfortable
in your class.
Andrew's just staring at you just the whole time. Just
Your teacher's Asian. It's like,
Come
okay,
on.
Lily, stop.
No, it would
Lily,
let me
you can't
see.
you
I can
can't
see.
keep going to the principal's office over this.
I can't see.
I'm trying so
I
hard.
had glasses. I just wouldn't wear them because I was embarrassed.
That is so funny.
Imagine that's how insecure you were. Like the
Yeah.
fact that's like I'd rather make a silly face for an hour instead of just put on glasses. It's like that's how terrible the bullying was back then. It's like you wear glasses like a normal person. It's like you're an idiot. You're 4 eyes. It's like what do you? It's a normal thing. 50% of adults wear glasses. What are you talking about?
But you know what it teaches you, and that's what these girls and kids that are all so cool in the 8th grade, what they're going to be lacking as adults is resourcefulness, for one, and a sense of humor. Because that you develop that in that time.
Because of your awkwardness. So you have to be something.
You have
So
to
be
something.
funny.
Be funny, yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone goes through ugly stages. Some more than others.
Yeah.
Some of it's more of a lifelong kind of like
Yeah.
contract.
Yeah.
But I think everyone should be going through ugly phases because it does build character. It helps you get a backbone and makes you just like be okay just with who you are.
Yeah.
Instead of just trying to pretend or just look really good all the time.
Yeah.
You think everyone goes through an ugly phase?
I think everyone should. I don't think everyone does.
Brad Pitt did not.
No.
Are you
No?
sure?
You don't think so?
Have you seen pictures of him when he was a kid? Looks Benjamin Button. There's your example.
But Josh, you've always been handsome. I don't know what you think your ugly phase is.
Do you ever, because you used the word unattainable before,
Yeah.
like you looked at Josh and you're like, unattainable. Do you ever like walk around the house after you guys like fight or something and just like mumble in your breath like, unattainable my butt? Like, what was I thinking?
He's pretty tameable.
I do want to stress, though, the unattainability was always age-related.
Yeah.
I knew I could get you.
It's just going to take me some time. I'm playing the long game.
You wait.
But wasn't it so fun? I think back to those early Sunday Cool days when we
Yeah.
were all separated.
I had a
different
huge
offices.
crush on Lily when she first came.
Yeah,
to
because
Sunday
you
Cool.
came on as a salesperson?
I came on as a marketing intern, so we were actually in the
Okay.
same department, just very different. And then I ended up transitioning into sales because that's my strong suit.
Yeah, but she was dating another guy
I was staying a dude.
While you were here.
when she first came to Sunday
Okay.
School.
Okay. And
he
then,
was a doof.
yeah. a
Dude.
doof.
Can I say that? What if he sees us?
Yeah. No, just don't
That's
say
all
his
right.
name. Everyone.
It's all right.
All guys are a doof.
I don't
You
care.
you were a doof before. All Kelsey's exes are doofs. I'm friends with most of them, but they're
Yeah.
still doofs. I'm a
name-
doof.
his
She's
name was-
married to a doof.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doof's not a big word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doof.
Doof.
I've
Doofus.
never
It's just
heard.
doofus. It's short for doofus. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard that word.
What's this word?
But yeah, she was dating a guy, and I asked our buddy Austin. He's like, yeah, she's dating someone. I'm like, oh man. And so I didn't pursue her because I'm like, that's just, I'm a good guy.
Yeah.
Like you don't go after a woman who is
With a doof?
with a
You can't
doof.
do it.
But then we were at an old friend's wedding, and she came and she told me that she just broke up with him that day.
Ayo.
And
It
I'm
was a
like,
move.
On the
I'm
market.
like, oh, are you okay? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then asked her
Lily's
out.
alarm
Did we
goes
go
off.
out the next day?
It was
or-
like the next day. Yeah.
and then we got married.
And the whole time on
Yeah.
that first date, Lily's like, attainable. I did it. Mission complete.
Yeah.
That's
Aw.
awesome.
Aw.
Happily ever after.
And now
You're-
we
you're s-
have babies.
2 babies.
That 7th grade Lily would be very proud of you right now.
I
bet.
know. Crazy, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But and then you think back to all this. I mean, you don't have any of these experiences because if someone had said, "Oh, what if you married that 7th grader?" You would have been like, "Vom."
Yeah.
Vom. That doof? That doof?
But I had a friend, and I went over there one time, and she was like, "Give me this pep talk." You know, her mom was like there and whatever. She's like, "You're the best. You're so cool." Giving me a pep talk. She's like, "You're so cool. You could marry Josh Hooper if you wanted to."
That's
Wow.
the standard.
Because you were
That's
you were a
phrase.
barometer for a lot of people, not just me. Because if it was your alternativeness,
Oh.
you were edgy at the Bible school.
Alternative.
Mm,
I
yeah.
did have some rules added to the rule book at our private school because of
Oh, they made rules because of you?
yeah.
Yeah.
What rules? Break them down.
I had dreadlocks at
Okay.
one point. So the rules were the hair couldn't pass your earlobes, couldn't touch your collar, couldn't.
Because it's a Christian
Over your
school,
head.
so they're kind of strict on some things. Yeah.
So I got dreadlocks that were about here,
Mhm.
and so they were too long, and so
I love that you say you got them, like as in like you like went to the salon and said, "Give me the dreads."
I did. I literally like went and got dreadlocks.
Oh, so you had you already had long hair.
I had long
I
hair.
thought like it was like you had short hair. I'm like, yeah, then I just got dreads the next day.
Extensions of dreads. No, and then I used to have my mom like braid them up,
Uh-huh.
and then like when they weren't braided, I would like wear like a headband, like a
Yeah.
rubber band, like that. And so they put in the rule book. What was it? No, guys can't braid their hair.
What a doof
They
rule.
can't do like rubber bands in hair, and no dreadlocks
Yeah,
for white boys.
you
a
looked
lame
like
rule.
you looked like Sunshine from Remember the Titans.
Nice, nice.
Very handsome.
Speaking of sunshine, let's cut to an ad. Hey, Andy.
Oh, what's going on, Josh? Are you cold?
I am cold.
Oh no, buddy. What's wrong? What can I get you? Can I get you anything?
Maybe some Sunday Cool Super Soft Fleece.
Wait, no. Back up. Sunday Cool doesn't sell fleece, do they?
Yeah. We do. And it's awesome. And we're selling it now. Our own Sunday Cool line of fleecewear, hoodies,
Wow.
crew necks. Wow, 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 wow. Pretty awesome.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Go purchase your fleece at sundaycool.com. I don't know. I forgot the rhythm.
Yeah, so,
My bad.
hey, it's going to get cold. You're going to need a sweater for your group or a crew neck for your group. Go to sundaycool.com and order your custom fleecewear today.
Boom. Do it now.
Okay.
Sunshine, waiting.
All right, talk more about me.
Okay, Josh. Everyone say 30 things they're thankful for Josh about things. Yeah. 30 things we like about Josh.
You know,
No, we're not going to do that.
Yeah,
we're definitely not
gonna
going to do that.
I was about to. Okay, fine.
I'm a walrus.
You actually do look like a
Thank you.
walrus. That was weird.
You look over.
You're like, dude,
Gun. Harpoon right in my chest.
wait, do that again?
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
That's
Wow.
great. That was really good.
30 years
Ooh,
old.
what if, like, when you think about your childhood, what was like the best birthday? Like, obviously, Chuck E. Cheese was like the best birthday venue, right? Can we go like let's figure out the best birthday venue?
The best.
Best. I can't talk.
Chuck E. Cheese, definitely.
Chuck E. Cheese
sure.
was dope.
We also used to go to a place called the Little 500, or is it Lil 500?
Lil.
Lil.
Why?
Full circle. But it was like an outdoor go-kart place. Pretty trashy, but it was awesome and the best. And they're closed now.
Yeah.
They closed last year. Very sad.
So as a kid, you would have chose Chuck E. Cheese or that place, like probably.
Yeah.
What about you,
those,
Lo?
Those were the two.
Mine, my favorite birthday place, I had like 5 birthdays there growing up, was the Strawberry Patch, Oak Haven Farms, which I ended up working at in high school.
Nice.
Strawberry
What was that?
Farm.
What was there? What was so fun?
It's
about
you
there?
pick strawberries. It's
That's
so
it?
fun. And they had like zip lines and like
cool.
and like a jungle gym and all that stuff. It's fun.
Wow.
And like
Did you just go to a park? Or did you
I
can
had
just
my
take you to a park.
14th birthday party there.
Did you really? That's awesome.
They had hay rides and stuff too. Like I'm 2,
Yeah.
but it was the funnest thing ever. All my friends had fun there.
Yeah. Birthday parties when I was growing up were like a huge event in my family.
Mm-hmm.
It was like when we turned like maybe like 9 or 10, it kind of like dwindled off because more cousins and stuff were being born. But man, because me and Taylor, we were like the first of the family, both sides of the family, to
Pioneer
be
children.
Best. And shout out mom. Why don't we celebrate moms on birthdays?
Yeah, for
You know?
real.
What do you mean?
Because it's like
It's my birthday.
it wasn't our choice to be born.
I thought you were talking about like the mom's birthday. I'm
They-
like,
they
you guys
put-
don't celebrate your mom's birthday?
No,
I
like,
was like,
but
oh
like,
yeah, I get
they
that.
put in the work.
Yeah, that's
man.
true. That's
Thank you, mom.
Yeah,
You put in work too, though. They talk
know
about
what?
how babies. How
get
hard-
rid of all these decorations.
Yeah.
you take them down.
Bring my mom in here. Mom! She's not in here.
Yell louder.
What was I saying?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I kind of went off on a thing. Oh, family.
Yeah, moms.
So my birthday parties growing up were huge. And one of the ones I remember the most was because it's so close to Halloween. I think I was in kindergarten. All my friends and stuff came in costumes. And it was super fun. I was a red Power Ranger.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. Did you guys didn't celebrate Halloween, but you still dressed up just for your birthday? Was that like a reason? Or did you guys celebrate it?
We didn't celebrate Halloween.
Oh, so that was kind of your excuse to get around.
I get.
it
I'm
almost in a way.
trying to think. Yeah,
It's like a
my
loophole.
parents are like, you can get a costume.
This day's fine though.
Yeah, do it 10 days before. But we will not be partaking in the devil's birthday. And we talk about this on the next podcast.
Yeah,
I'm predicting that we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Our Halloween episode is next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's your favorite birthday?
As a child, yeah.
What's your favorite adult birthday?
I don't know, man. I'm putting on
That's
the
a sad
spot.
thing. That's a sad thing.
They kinda
Adult
blurred it.
birthdays aren't.
I can tell you my saddest birthday.
Oh please.
Oh no.
It was
Please.
really sad.
Oh, no.
It was my 21st birthday.
Oh no. Where were you?
Huh?
Were you in Michigan?
No, I was here.
Yeah.
In Florida.
I was
And-
face down in a dumpster.
No, but it was like this was a time where like my family was like really struggling financially and stuff, and couldn't really afford a whole lot.
Yeah.
You know? And Taylor, I think, was living somewhere else, and Cassie might have been living somewhere else. I don't remember. But all I wanted for my birthday was this sushi roll called the Rolls Royce at Amora in Lakeland.
Is it still there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's fantastic. It's like one of my favorite sushi rolls ever.
Yeah.
It's a pretty bomb sushi place.
And my parents are like, yeah, we can't.
Oh, that stinks.
And so I drove there by myself on my 21st birthday, and I ate the sushi roll by myself in
That's
the
not that
restaurant.
sad.
By myself.
What if you would have went there and it was closed? That would have been a sadder story.
Yeah.
I think it's more sad to sit in a restaurant by yourself
Dude, I love eating by
on
myself.
your birthday.
I saw this video of this person was filming a guy on TikTok. She was like in a mall and she was like on the upper level and she zoomed in on this guy sitting alone in the food court eating a food and he had his phone propped up. He was like watching YouTube or something. And then she put sad music on it and was like, somebody please find this guy so we can find him a friend or something. I was like, that looks like my perfect day. That looks like a dream to me. It's like I would choose to do that all of the time.
But
if
on
I
your
could.
birthday?
Probably if it was the right show and the right food, absolutely.
No.
Like that's weird. Yeah.
Anyways, after eating the sushi, I cried in the truck.
Oh, Josh.
See, now there's the sad part.
I would have gone with you if I wasn't getting my learner's permit.
You have to. Your mom has to drive with you.
I'm gonna meet this guy named John. We're gonna eat sushi together.
Oh man, so that was the saddest birthday.
That is a sad.
Sorry, that's terrible.
We got to end this podcast on a happier note than that.
Yeah, we're just like, all right, well that's it.
What about the Brad Pitt party?
Oh, okay. We'll
was a
end
good
on this. Last year, Lily, she's great at party planning, by the way. That's a gift.
Aw, thank
Absolutely.
You.
You care a lot about people, and that is very
I
special.
care a lot about you.
Nice.
That's true.
Not other people.
She treats me-
Unattainable.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's like for me, I'm in a season of life where it's like if it's not a themed birthday party, I'm not in.
True.
Because there's so much fun to be had
Yeah.
with themes.
And it gets more fun as you get older.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, let's be kids again.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, my birthday last year, everyone came and dressed up as a Brad Pitt character from a movie.
Yep. I can't even remember what I dressed up as.
I was Brad Pitt from, what's the movie?
Legends of the Fall.
Legends of the Fall.
Yeah, you looked
I was
so
like
cool.
a cowboy Brad Pitt.
Yep.
Very fun.
I was Troy.
Yeah.
Can't
You
remember.
were.
What was Kelsey? Because Kelsey won the contest. What was she? She dressed up as like she went full out. She had the beard and everything.
Was she River Runs Through It or something?
I don't think so. I can't remember.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to me.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you.
Hope it was a good one.
Love you.
I love you.
Andrew.
Nicolas Cage. We also
Thanks for
love
the
you.
seat cushion. Oh.
Oh.
Oh yeah, wait, before you go. Nick Cage, make sure to review this podcast. Give us 5 stars, please.
Yeah.
It really helps us out.
We know you're watching, Nick.
Yeah. Nick Cage, please give us 5 stars on this and review it on Apple Podcasts. Give us a good old review like, happy birthday, Josh. Literally, you are unattainable.
Yep. Everyone, if you're watching on YouTube as well, comment
Yeah.
some good maybe some advice for Josh
for the
next,
30s.
Yeah, for the next 30 years of his life.
Even if you're not 30 yet, give me some advice.
We'd be happy to take it.
Okay. Love you.
Did I say ninja? I meant
The butterfly is no doubt one of God's most beautiful creations.
I said empty your mind.
You learn!